I'll be so glad to see a bloody yank.
Hello and welcome back to First Time Watching. This is your host Nate. Today I'm going to be reacting to Band of Brothers episode 5. We're now halfway through the series. Hope you guys are enjoying these reactions. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Make sure you smash that subscribe and like. Don't forget.
If you're a leader, you lead the way.
A good leader has to understand the people that are under needs, their desires.
Seemed like he always
Sure.
made the right decisions along the like
Cool.
some of the officers. I don't think I would follow them in the water.
Wow.
He was one of the best.
I think they're talking about Winters. Alright, sounds like that's the setup for this story. Crossroads, part 5. Or the leader. Running with a bayonet. Oh. Oh. October 17th, 1944, Schundeloch, Holland. I probably mispronounced that horribly.
Wake up. They want us back at regiment. Come on, Nix, get up. Let's go. Come on, something's upstairs. Orders.
Okay, go ahead, I'll be right down.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's my own piss, for Christ's sake.
Oh! Why? Ugh.
Yeah, whatever's going on, Sink is not happy.
Nixon,
Ah, that's Patton.
Yes, the British lost 8,000 men when Market Garden fell on its coordinating some kind of rescue operation for the Red Devils who were trapped on
140 of my chaps here, just outside of Jerry-held town, 15. The rendezvous point is isolated and landable. I swam it myself. Last 0:30 hours, they will signal the V for victory with a handheld red tool. That would be a handheld red flashlight.
I see, that was the British English versus American English joke there.
Still waiting to write citations on that 5 October operation. I need your...
He has a lot on his plate. I love that they just talk about, sending him out without even consulting him. It's just like, easy company, and he'll do it. And he's standing right there.
Oh, quiet.
We got penetration! All right, get
Oh, Jesus.
All right, I got this. Where was it?
Crossroads, where the road crosses.
Lift and assemble me a squad.
Sir, first squad on your feet! Weapons!
All right, let's get this done quickly. We gotta move.
Not too much.
Oh, so this is... Him writing this is afterwards, I assume? Yep. So that's him making his report of this current conflict.
MG-42? What the hell are they shooting at? What's down that road?
Regimental headquarters, but that's 3 miles away. Why are they giving away their position?
It does seem suspicious that they're just firing at nothing. It could be a trap. Oh, there's a lot of Germans over there.
This is our fallback position. Here. Mortars deployed.
Got mortars. This should be good. I like that. What are they shooting at?
Second on the right. First on the right.
So he's giving them their targets.
Second on the left. First on the left.
So technically they should all go down all at the same time. Oh, this is intense. Now you just go.
Fire! Fire!
There were a few more of them than I thought there were.
Guys! Have a crowds, faces! How many crowds left up there?
I don't know. We got 7 in one blow.
Come on, fall back! Harry, Joe, big guns, bring up the balance of first platoon, on and fuck, dude!
I mean, I guess we know that he survives this conflict. They said as much at the beginning.
Sir, the balance of first platoon here. Gordon and Moore brought another 30 now.
They're behind a solid roadway embankment. They can outflank us along the dike and catch us out here as soon as they figure that out. Well, there's a ferry crossing here, so it could be a whole battalion as far as I...
Smart. So they waited there all night.
I'll take 10 up the middle, so follow me. Questions? Go. Fix bayonets. Go on the red smoke.
They're getting ready. Bayonets mean that they're planning a full-on frontal charge, expecting melee.
No, wait for the signal.
Wait, red smoke. There it is. Man, did he just run out by himself to make sure that if anyone was going to get gunned down, it would be him? Because if they all came out at the same time and they were prepared, they'd all die. Just one German. Oh shit! A lot more! Holy fuck! Winters! What are you doing? Oh my god! One man crouch just... No way!
Holy shit!
Holy shit indeed! How many of them are there?
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Drop 200, left 100! Fire for effect! Over! House!
That's the ordnance they called in. That was pretty freaking cool. That scene...
Jesus, Captain. They're SS.
The Germans were flooding back towards the ferry like a turkey shoot. Now, we were lucky, though. Only 22 wounded.
22 wounded, huh? You okay?
1 killed.
Who?
Dukeman.
Wow, you're looking at 2 full companies of SS out there. That's not bad for Dukeman.
You know, I reckon that Winters didn't want anyone to die. And he's disappointed with even one loss. I don't think he thinks it was worth it.
How'd you feel about handling the battalion? Moving you up to executive officer, 2nd Battalion.
Whoa! What about easy? Can't turn them
I
down.
think it'll be taken over easy, sir.
Moose Heiliger can command Easy Company.
Lieutenant Heiliger would be my choice, sir.
I thought executive officer was supposed to be a fun job.
Zelensky's my orderly.
Well, rank does have its privilege. Moose is gonna lead his first mission as company commander. Operation Peg.
Everybody know their job?
We drill with the boats all day.
Know how many times you want to cross a river?
3 trips.
Speed is the key.
Easy's in good hands.
He's like a parent. I can't see him staying here.
Oh, if they do run into any trouble, you let me know.
You run into any bacon sandwich, do the same, all right?
Disrespecting him after what he did just moments earlier.
Line secure, sir.
Fall back into position, Private.
Lester.
What?
Come on in. Welcome back, sir. Good to be back.
Ah, interesting.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a bloody Yank. I'll be back shortly. Go.
See, they do... It would be Flash Thunder, and they did Leicester Square.
That's me, sir.
God bless you, my lad.
Where's the rest of you?
Ah, here they come.
And here we all are. American 101st. I've done the Red Devils a great service. Possible for us to return and and fight the enemy on another day.
Mmm.
Victory and Krahi!
Great. Nice. Aww. Winters didn't get to be a part of that. October 31st, 1944. Deal, Holland.
Only combat commander they've ever known. And I'm from another company. Just hang tough. And trust your non-coms. Hold! It's moved! Hold your fire!
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
There we come, Moose here. Look at my... Several Lieutenant Wells, now!
Dude.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Where are you from, trooper? Wyoming, sir. You're a long way from home.
You are a long way from home. December 10th, 1944. Mermelon-le-Grand, France.
He still has only 65% strength, including their new CO.
Their CEO is a replacement.
Sergeant Garnier here to see you. Look what the train brought.
Hey.
Captain, welcome back, Bill.
I never thought I'd see you behind a desk, sir. Well, I just went AWOL from the hospital to get back here. Got a letter for you here from Moose.
Ah, Moose lived.
What's that, a piece of paper? I don't want to see another piece of paper.
You, my friend, are headed to Paris, City of Light. It's been decided that you need a little dose of civilization.
I feel like Winters just wants to get back out in the field. And they're putting him behind a desk, sending him to France. Oh, sorry, they're already in France, sending him to Paris. That was an interesting cut. Oh no. That's not PTSD kicking in, is it? It's like he can't get used to it. The side effects of war already kicking in. The first guy he shot was just a kid. And it's haunting him. Man. He's not supposed to be here.
Your health altogether.
Hey, Buck.
You don't look.
Oh shit.
Have I seen this before?
That can be arranged too.
He was zoned out.
Hey.
He seems to have the 1,000-yard stare. Oh shit.
6th SS Panzer Division have broken through in the Ardennes forest. All passes are cancelled.
I wonder, can Buck walk? Because he got shot through both legs. He's not getting up yet. Oh, he can walk. Well, that's good. I'm glad for him. He just doesn't seem the same, though.
Captain Winters? Oh, Lieutenant Dyke, I've been looking for you. We're going to the front here, and our CO isn't even in the same damn... You have men returning to action without proper cold weather clothing and not enough... Sir? I suggest you take a canvass of the entire base. Get what materials you have before you roll out. Or have you done that already?
No, sir.
No way
K
he's done
rations, as many as you can scrounge.
I love how Winters is still semi-running things, because he's the most experienced. I hope that somehow he gets to be put back in charge of EZ.
Hey, kid, what's your name again?
Seward.
You got any ammo, Junior?
Just what I'm carrying.
How about a hat? You got a hat?
Hey, you got extra ammo?
What about a coat?
How about some smokes then? Yeah, I got some smokes.
It's like at school when you got gum. If you got gum, everybody wants some.
All right, guys, 15 minutes. Smoke them if you got them.
I'm gonna start up a little file just to...
strategic crossroads town, which makes it ideal for crowd armor.
Wants to make sure that the crowds can't use those roads.
Sir, we're a little short on ammunition.
How short, Captain? You beg, borrow, or steal ammo.
The fuck? Beg, borrow, or steal? From who? Talking shit.
Jesus Christ. What the hell is going on?
Hey, pal.
Hey.
Hey, pal. Hey, pal. What happened? Where the hell you going?
They slaughtered us. You gotta get out of here.
You just got...
Come on.
Take it.
Hey, who's got
Germans.
ammo? Hold on. Come on.
That's a good idea. Take their ammo if they're not fighting.
Thanks, buddy.
Make a hole, hey! Make a hole if you can!
Is that fucking Jimmy Fallon?
Well, I heard you guys are coming in. It was an ammo dump, so... What hit you fellas? Everything.
What's your name, Lieutenant?
George Rice, 10th Armor. I'll try to make another ammo run if I can, but don't count on anything.
I wonder if this was before he became a late night show host.
Looks like you guys are gonna be surrounded.
We're paratroopers, Lieutenant. We're supposed to be surrounded.
That's true. I always thought about that. Like, if you're dropping in behind enemy lines, like, you literally have to fight your way out. You have, like, there's nowhere that is safe. This is gonna be insane. I'm glad they got some ammo at least. So many of Easy Company have survived. It's really good to see. A lot have died, but you know, you got plenty of original guys here still. Easy Company moved into the woods near Bastogne without any artillery or air support. It was short of food, ammunition, and lacked winter clothing. Farthest from your mind is the thought of falling back. In fact, it isn't there at all, and so you dig your hole carefully and deep and wait. Kurihi's scrapbook of the 506 PIR. Right. Interesting. So far, I mean, technically, all of this has been sort of sequential, I guess you could say, but technically this feels like the first episode where there wasn't some kind of conclusion at the end, and this kind of feels like it's actually leading on to sort of actually play directly into the next episode. I may be wrong on that. It's just that so far, it's been very episodic in a way that it's sort of training, D-Day, and then they, like, time jump constantly, and then you're sort of like, now we're here, and then this episode, it was also like that. It really didn't feel immediately after what happened last time. However, it's possible that they're setting up a bit of a two-parter almost, where I would hope that we get to see the outcome of this preparation, of this moving to this Bastogne place, or however you pronounce it, and getting to see the fight that ensues, because it seems that the people coming from that direction were completely demoralized, like, just shuffling, looking down, downtrodden. They don't even care that their ammunition is being taken from them. In fact, I think that guy was like gladly giving it away. Just like, take it, I need to get out of here. Really crazy stuff. I don't know. I'd like to see that, but I don't know. Who knows? Well, you guys know. As I mentioned in the last episode, I had no idea that this was such an old film. Oh, sorry, it's not a film, it's a series. Such an old series. And that was Jimmy Fallon right there at the end, and so, as I mentioned, I wonder if that was before he got his own show? I'm not sure, maybe you guys can let me know. I didn't realize he was an actor. I mean, that was only a cameo, I guess you would say, a very short, minor role. I assume that roles like that could help you land a show, but if he already had a show, then that means that that would also be, you know, a reason why you would get in on something like that. But yeah, I don't know. who knows? You guys can let me know that, because I'm not sure. But yeah, that was a very interesting episode. I was, how can I put it? Very impressed by Winters, but at the same time, I don't, like, I mean, it's real life. I would say, like, you know, I hate that they wrote him into doing this situation, but they're copying off real life. This is probably what really happened, and I'm disappointed that they had to do that to Winters. I mean, him being the CEO of Easy Company was great. Like, I mean, the people trusted him, as they mentioned in the beginning, like the vets at the beginning, they said that they trusted him, and that, you know, all the other commanding officers, they were just like, you know, wouldn't trust him as far as they could throw him. But Winters was a man that could be trusted. He made good decisions. Right outside my window, my neighbor has decided to be doing his lawn mowing. Thank you, neighbor. Every time this always happens. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know if I'll edit that out, because that's annoying. But anyway, sorry about that. Yes, anyway, we'll just have to deal with that sound in the background. I'll try and get rid of it if I can. But yeah, Lieutenant Winters gave them the signal to leave the trench on the red smoke, and yet he ran up solo. And I think that what I mentioned before was probably true. I think that that was a selfless act in order for him to sort of, how could you say, sort of bait out stray fire, if possible. Because, I mean, if they all charged out of the trenches at the same time, it could have been a bloodbath if they were prepared. So the fact that he ran up first to draw any enemy fire, and if he got gunned down, I'm sure that they would not have ran out at the red smoke. And I assume that that's the reason for it. It would give him some delay, a bit of a moment to get running, and to make sure that it's safe for his team. But yeah, he gets to the top of the hill. He sees one German who was, I assume, probably under 18. He looked young, very young, and that seems to have haunted him, that he's gonna have that on his chest for the rest of his life, I'd say. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's true, like a true account possibly, that he shot that kid basically, and he couldn't stop thinking about it afterwards, because yeah, when they sent him to Paris, he just didn't seem to be enjoying it like anyone else, type thing. So he's sitting out in the street, and he's just uncomfortable, I guess you could say. I think that, you know, the guy behind him bumping him when he's trying to sip his coffee, trying to be normal, that's sort of like almost a metaphor for how uncomfortable he is just being there, back in normalcy, that he just can't quite get back into the groove. There's something bumping him, type thing. Like, the way that he walked along the streets, just sort of aimlessly, not really sort of, he didn't really appear to have any goal. Like, he didn't go, like, he doesn't drink. He had that one drink in one of the early episodes, but it seems that he's still refraining ever since. And yeah, so it's not like he can just go to a bar and sort of sit down. He just strolls around, and people around him are sort of, you know, chatting away, and he's just in his own world. And then on the train, the way that the sort of flashes and the sound, and even the kid in the back, it was giving him post-traumatic stress disorder. Well, not giving it to him, sorry, he already has it. That was irking it, or, you know, prodding his current PTSD, which is really scary. I mean, you know, they already have it. All of those men who've been fighting, like, they are still in conflict, but when they leave, things like that could set them off, and it's really, you know, it's kind of scary, like, for them. Sad to think about. That's the price of war, in a way. But yeah, Winters is so badass for doing that. And the way that once he got to the top of the hill, it wasn't like he just laid down or went back to the cover. He just sat there against a whole, I assume, battalion of enemies, just unloading with his M1 Garand, which only has like 7 rounds in it or something like that, and before you have to reload. And it's just like, my god. What a badass. And then, yeah, when he was speaking to Nix afterwards, after that battle, and he seemed so disappointed, almost in himself, that they lost one guy. And Nix was sort of just like, oh, you know, you killed like, 50 people, you wounded, 100 or whatever. Like, that's worth the one loss. But Winters just did not react to that. He really seemed that he didn't want to lose that guy, and he wanted to get the mission done without a single loss. And I mean, I think that's reflected in the way that he leads the charge. He's a captain that you can follow. He is a leader, 100%. And then they freaking... Why would they stick him in a desk job? I don't understand. I mean, it's counterintuitive, really. I mean, if you've got someone who knows his own men, who makes good decisions in the field, why take him out of the field? He's like the perfect guy to lead them. And then it seemed that they were getting a good replacement. They had a good replacement. It was Winter's choice if he were to be replaced. Heiger or something, I think his name was. And then he was shot by, like, I assume a replacement in the company. Like, he was definitely very young. And, yeah, shot up his own CO, thinking it was an enemy. And, yeah, I'm glad that he didn't die, at least. Well, they called him Moose, that's right. He, was recovering last we heard. So hopefully he makes a full recovery, I'm not sure. But yeah, then they put in a replacement CO who has no experience in the field, which means that he would be a completely book-learned CO. And even still, being book-learned, Winters has the experience and probably the book-learned knowledge, which, it's always going to be worth more. Experience will be worth more in the end. In the field, that is. And that's why he's able to give such good commands, whereas, this CO that came in, he was just sort of, like, stumbling, not really, like, he had a plan, but it was not as good as, like, Winters was accounting for the weather, accounting for the ammunition, accounting for everything, whereas this other guy was just like, Anyway. Yes, really cool episode. I don't know, I think that's all I've got to say about this one. I'm looking forward to seeing the next ones. We're halfway through, ready to keep on going. If you guys are watching through to the end of this, I really appreciate that, you guys stick around to hear what I have to say. It's really cool of you. I guess I'll mention, because if you are listening through to this point, I guess you're a bit of a fan. I have currently been, up until now, out of work due to COVID. However, I finally picked up a job, or it's a training course for 3 weeks, and it's kind of full-time, and I'm not sure how I'm going to be editing these videos or even making these videos anymore. because I've actually sort of picked up a job now. Like, I was out of work for almost 12 months due to COVID, even though COVID hasn't been around for 12 months. It's a long story. I won't bore you with the details, but anyway, I left my job, was supposed to get a new job, but then COVID hit. I couldn't make the transition out of work. So, yeah, I've had all this time to sort of put into this channel because I've just been, not working. Free all day. Can edit all day, can record at any time. But unfortunately, going back into the workforce means that I will have less time to do this. So it's possible I'm going to have to cut down on the videos, cut down on the uploads. I may have to do 2 videos a week instead of 4. That would probably be manageable. Yeah, I could probably do that. I actually have another channel where I upload once a week as well. I won't link that because it's unrelated. I haven't linked to this channel from the other one either. But yeah, I don't know. I hope that I'll be able to keep uploading here because, guys, as of a couple days ago, we broke 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate it. It's so awesome. And not only that, but we passed the prerequisites for being monetized on YouTube, which was 1,000 subscribers, and then I think it was like 40,000 40,000 hours watched, I think it was, or is it 40,000 minutes? I think it's 40,000 hours watched in a year period, and you guys smashed that, and I can only thank you guys. Like, I mean, when I made this channel, I just wanted to do reactions, and freaking you guys smashed it. Like, I asked you to smash that subscribe button and smash that like button, and you guys did that. And I'm so appreciative of it. And now I feel bad because I finally built this up, and we're here at over 1,000 subs now, and freaking I am working, so I'm not going to be able to upload as much, which means that there'll be less drive to the channel. But either way, I'm going to do my best to keep it alive, so I hope you guys will stick around and bear with me. Because, yeah, it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. Life goes on, we have to do the rat race. If I could make money off this and live off this, I would, but it's not feasible. I mean, someone mentioned that I could do Patreon, and release full-length uploads to Patreon, but I don't know where I would put the videos, because YouTube already is like, it's cracking down on my videos really hard, especially this series. This series in particular is getting cracked down on, so I don't know how I would upload this full thing anywhere, because technically that might even be illegal at that point. The editing part makes it kind of legal because it's changing it. Like, reacting puts it under there's a particular copyright law where it's transformative, and that makes it legal, and yet YouTube's algorithm is still like, oh no, you're not supposed to do this, even though technically it's fine. But yeah, either way, if I were to upload a full reaction, I don't know, I think Vimeo is an option, but I believe you have to pay for it, and I'm not sure, because I don't know if there's the interest yet. If I could get people to, to go onto Patreon, and then that would pay for the Vimeo subscription, because you're only allowed to upload so much in a month on Vimeo, and it's not much at all. And a full length, an hour-long reaction with a half-hour breakdown, or however long the breakdown is, like usually around 10-20 minutes breakdown, Like, that amount of video is huge. Like, yeah. So, getting that online, I don't know. You guys let me know. If you're still watching this and you'd be interested in seeing my full reaction instead of broken down, and I'd be able to, like, I wouldn't have to fast forward it, I wouldn't have to put the transparency on it, you'd be able to see the whole thing uncut. Let me know if there's any interest in that. But yeah, until then, I hope you guys are enjoying my reactions. Thank you so much for watching, by the way. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you smash subscribe and like. You guys have been doing such a good job. Keep doing it. And yeah, have a fantastic day. Take care.